Hey guys, Steve from Lakeshore. Just going to do the video orientation on your new Cougar fifth wheel, the 25 RES. We'll start at the outside here, work our way to the inside, and then if I miss something or if you have questions, feel free to get a hold of me, 231-736-9162. And we'll start right here at the entrance. Point out the steps here. These do flip up inside. You want to make sure your door is all the way open, so this right here doesn't catch into the side of the screen door frame there. This is a friction hinge, so it's not really going to slam on you. Next to that, you're going to have your pass-through storage. Above that are your two outside speakers. I'll show you how to control those in just a minute. Inside the pass-through compartment, right here is an outlet, and then hook up for a TV if you'd like to do that. Next to that, I'll open up this in-command box. And this is kind of the brain for the in-commander, actually, where all the wires hook up. It gives you a coding right here of what each of these is for. But the main reason to show you this is right here, the M1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so on, is the different motors for the slide outs and then also the awning. So if the screen inside the in-command does not work, you can go ahead and select which motor you'd like to bring in and out, and then you just execute it right here. And then, you know, the next slide out and then the awning would be right here. Kind of see that go in and out. So the first two are going to be for your slide motors. The third one is going to be for the awning, and you can just position it back to the off position so nothing doesn't accidentally happen to it. Inside this bag, right next to the cover, is the coil hose. That is going to be for your outside shower. Over on the other side, I'll show you where that's at in just a minute. You're going to have two 30-pound tanks, one on each side of the camper here. And then in the front storage is your spare tire, and then also the battery box with your new deep cycle battery in it. As we move along, you have your docking lights right here, and these are actually going to be the amber lights for the front cap, way up top there, and then on each side is what that's going to control. And right here, this is going to be your other 30-pound tank, just inside here. Pass-through storage on the other side, and then your hookup center right here at the very top. That's for the outside shower. That coil hose I was showing you earlier is gonna plug into to winterize right here. You'll hook up a hose, and then under that is your city water connection, and then tank flush is under it. That's gonna be for the black tank, to jet out the sewer in your black tank. You have your black and upper gray tank pull right here, and then you're going to have a separate gray tank pull, which is going to be just underneath here, for your other, where the gray and the black tank are going to discharge to. On the inside, this is going to be for your auto leveling system. I will have a separate video going out, but this is where this is located at. And then also on the back side is how to operate it as well. It has operating instructions right there. Next to that, you're going to have your hot water tank. This is gas or electric. You'll control that from the inside. And then as we move around to the back of the camper here, you're going to have your fresh tank fill right here. Hose will actually fit inside of it, and your 50 amp cord is going to attach right at the back of the camper here. You have a separate outside shower, hot and cold water, in the back of the camper, and then also ladder to access the roof. It does have a capacity of 250 pounds. Your outside camp kitchen, electric fridge right here, and then your Capital grill is just right here. You can see the gas line, and that is going to hook in right underneath where that yellow plug is at, is where that's going to hook in. Access panel right here for the refrigerator, and then below that is the furnace exhaust. Just be mindful when the furnace is on, it's going to be extremely hot, so don't lean anything up against it, or there's little kids around, just make sure they don't touch that. As we go to the inside of the coach, you'll notice this right here. This is actually the temperature sensor for the heating and cooling system for the main AC and furnace. Booth dinette, and then you have theater seating right here. Controls are on the side. You have the lights underneath, and then right here is your pull to recline. Then also on the other side here as well. TV right here. The remotes are going to be inside the drawer for the kitchen, and then in the back here, this light switch is for your main compartment lights, and then you can also off the in command use those. Electric fireplace, and then the Furrion stereo. You can see zone 1 is for inside speakers, zone 2 were the 2 outside speakers, and that is an AM, FM, CD, DVD player, and also has Bluetooth options. So if you want to play music through the through your phone through Bluetooth, you can go ahead and do that. Fridge right here. This is your gas electric RV fridge. Turn it on like it is right now, gas mode, or if you want to have it on automatic. Gas is out, auto is on. And when it's on auto, when it's plugged in like it is now, it will run off electric. When you unplug it, it will default back to gas. Stove right here, 3-burner stovetop. Your 3 dials right here. This is a spark igniter. You can see right here. That'll ignite the burners on the top, and then on the end here, this is actually going to be the temperature for the oven underneath here. This on the end, this is going to be lighting, backlighting for the dials, and if you push it down, it will also have the lighting for the oven. And then to turn that off is just in the middle. And this is a bifold glass cover that goes right over the top. Sink right here with a pull-out faucet. You do have 2 sink covers off to the side here. As we go up into the bathroom area, notice a couple of things. First thing, with the shower right here, this is the travel position. This will go down and lock it so the door does not move. Second, this is a foot flush toilet. So just go ahead and push that down, and that will do it right here. That will flush the toilet and open it so it goes down into the black tank. Light switch right here, and then just above it is a GFI outlet. So if your outlet's not working, or you have a couple outlets that are not working, go ahead and check that out right there to see if that's tripped. And then in the bedroom area, you have your slide out with the wardrobe right here, and then nightstands on both sides with outlet and USB ports right next to the bed there, and then storage overhead. On the back side, if you want to hook up a television, you can do that. This is where the you would put the bracket. There's a backing in here to screw into. And then there is also another temperature sensor, and that would be if you had the second AC up in the bedroom area, which it is wired and framed for. As we go into the main hallway here, this is going to be the in command system. To go ahead and operate this, it's going to be all zeros, 4 zeros, and then it will come up with a menu here. So you can see we have a little bit of fresh water that's draining. The guys are just getting done prepping this. So if you touch, I'll go back to return right here. If you touch any of these, it's going to come up with all of the displays for the fresh tank, black tank, and then the 2 gray tanks. So you can see we have a little bit of fresh water in there that is getting drained right now. And then if you want to turn the heat pads on, just go ahead and just push the button, or I'm sorry, push the screen there, and they'll turn those off and on. Heating and cooling right here, front AC, you'll want to switch to the rear AC, and then from there you can go to mode. You can turn the fan on, if you want, and that's the AC fan. And then you can see what everything's set at. This will kick the fan on in just a second. We're at 70 degrees, and inside it is 66 degrees. So if we turn this over to cool, and then the fan's on automatic, which basically means the fan's going to turn on automatically with the AC unit. Now, obviously, it's not going to turn on because the zone is at 66 and it's set at 77. So if we go under that to 65, we want to cool it down a little bit, that will turn on the AC, and then that's ducted all the way through. Now, if we want the heat to run, obviously we'll just, it's the same temperature setting. You can go ahead and adjust that up and down as you want. Source is going to be gas. It's always going to be gas. And fan, you don't have an option for that. That's just going to be set with the furnace. And then from there, you can turn it on automatic. So if you set the temperature just like so, it'll automatically figure out if it needs to run the AC or the furnace to achieve the temperature that it's set at. You can schedule start and stop time, and I'll show you how to do that in just a second here. Home screen or return screen will get you back to the main menu. If we tap on the lights, bedroom light, you can see all these are on ceiling lights, off and on. And like I told you, the switch is back there. Same for the bedroom. There's a switch in there, and then awning lights. That's just the LED light strip underneath the awning. Return back, slide and awning. Pretty self-explanatory. If we want to bring in the main slide out with the sofa and the dinette, we'll hold in, just hold it down, and that will bring that in. And then obviously to go out, just hold out, down, and go to out. Same with the awning and then the other wardrobe slide. And like I showed you kind of at the beginning, if this is not working, you need to bring the slides in or out and the awning in or out. You can do it right in the pass-through storage where the main hub is for the in-command. Settings, if we click on that, Bluetooth, if we want to sync our phone up to this, everything we're doing, I'm showing you on this, you can do right on your phone with the app. If you go to the Global Connect and look for that symbol right there, that will allow you to use your phone as a remote. Wi-Fi, if you want to go into the park's Wi-Fi, you can do that. Passcode, if you want to change it from all zeros to a unique password, you can do that. And then there is also time and date. If you want to set that, that'll allow you to schedule the heating and cooling system like I showed you just a little bit ago. Go back to the home screen, and then on the bottom, battery is at 13.5. Water pump is now on. You can see how that highlighted. Hot water heater, if we want that, it is off. We can do gas or electric, or gas and electric. This unit right now is winterized, so the plug is actually out of the tank. So don't run the hot water heater right now because there is no water in it. And then from there, interior lights, if you just want to turn them all off and on, you can go ahead and do that. You can see on the slide out, there's a separate switch there for those lights, and then also underneath the counter there's separate lights for that. And then one last thing to show you guys before we button all this up is underneath the oven, just to backtrack a little bit here, this is your fuses right here for your 12-volt system. They're all labeled. And then your circuit breakers here for your AC system, everything that you would plug into for electric. Carbon monoxide LP detector is next to that. And again, guys, congratulations on this beautiful new fifth wheel. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Otherwise, I will see you soon when you pick it up. Thank you.